All right, so I started this already. It's I was trying to make the roof different than this, but I'm not sure how to do roofing in the way that I wanted to. Basically, I wanted this steeper and smaller, but if you do that, then the floor, hold on, that top floor, oh, speaking of, I didn't pull the, oh, I guess I did pull it all the way. Is this all the way? Hold on. There we go. Okay, so basically this top floor, I guess, would we want to... What's happening here? Yeah, so this room kind of cuts into the roof in a weird way, so I can't move the roof further, like make it thinner, skinnier, I guess, like this, because then that room kind of juts out. And then I also have these pieces here. I don't know, it's weird. So I'm not great at roofing, so I went ahead and like made the build, started the build off stream just so that I wouldn't be messing with it and people wouldn't be bored just trying to, or watching me try to troubleshoot everything. So I did remember in the middle of the night in bed that I do want, hold on, I do want this kind of roof on this part of the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I think I want that. Why is it a different pitch though? Hello? That seems right? Sure. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of what I've gotten started. I don't have the floor plan or anything. I was literally just working on the outside of the house. But, oops. This is kind of what it looks like from the outside. I do have some like photos for inspiration that I'm using. So I have an idea for what I want it to look like. Yeah, I have an idea for what I want it to look like, but this is what we're starting with. And I am doing this with, this is the sim I created for this. I was trying to make her fall themed, but I realized she looks more McDonald's themed, which is not what I was going for. But yeah, this is what we're working with right now. I am going to get rid of this mailbox. And I'm thinking that I'll probably focus on the exterior a bit, rather than the interior, because I'm going for like fall vibes and I want to make sure that the fall vibes are met. So do I like it moved over? I'm loving it. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good pun. That was a good pun. Thank you, Tomato Shark. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna focus on the exterior, build up the yard, make it look fall, and then if we have time, we'll go over to the interior, or if I get bored, I'll go over to the interior. But that's our plan for today. I am gonna be going with a kind of black and white look to this house too. So we're gonna start there. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I just got a notification. That's a little weird. Okay. Let's just filter this by white, and I do think I do like this black column on the side, but for some reason it only puts it on one side. So I think I'd rather go with, hold on. I'd rather go with the plain siding and then add the columns myself. Why is this not being painted? Oops. Okay, there we go. It's being a little glitchy, isn't it? Okay. And I do want some stairs on the front. Maybe move those back. There we go. I wish I could do this too wide and then just shift it over, but I cannot because it's The Sims. And then I like the idea of some half walls here. Standard half wall, maybe? Let's see. No, I want it shorter, maybe? Okay. Let's get this siding and put it here. Can we do that on the inside too? There we go. Okay. And then in columns, we want black, which hopefully it'll match. Hold on. To be like better, the like thicker columns, or also, hold on, platform trims. Let's filter those by black. Just kidding. Oh, half wall trims, that's what we're looking for. Okay. Filter those by black. Stone, basic wall trim, basic wood trim, basic crown trim. Why do they not look any different to me? Sure, why not? Okay. I feel like let's go back to the columns. I don't know what this style of house would be called. I'm debating whether I should do these. I don't know. I don't know which columns I want. I think I'll go with... Because if I add these thicker ones here too, I feel like it might be too much. Can I go with 2 different columns? Is that okay? I haven't decided. Okay, but I do want to have like... I wish I had better lighting. Do we like those columns on the corners? Or do we want the thicker ones? Let's see. Let's try just the thinner ones real quick and see. That might be the vibe. Okay. And let's do a little something something for the foundation. I don't know if I like that. We have one of these in. I wish we had the white one with the black trim. Because yeah, that looks too uniform. Okay, maybe we revisit that. We do want to save. Okay. Okay. So let's do windows and doors real quick. So I do know I want black. Honestly, this would be a vibe. I'm just gonna put put some stuff down and see what we like best. Versus... I don't know, I'm just putting some stuff down. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Give me a second. Okay. I'm freezing. Okay. Cottage living really isn't the vibe. I'm just placing stuff down. Keep that in mind. Oh, hold on. I'm just turning on sheets. Objects. Okay. Which one did I just have in my hand? I feel like the seasons windows might be what we're going for. Maybe we should be putting these on on a different wall that we can actually see everything. Let's see. So we've got this window. I don't know, maybe they're a little thick. This might be nice at the front. And do we want shutters on this house? Maybe? Oops. Okay. I think that maybe let's start by picking... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do the roof real quick. Too black and white? Or no? Actually, maybe this is more the vibe we're going for. I think that's fine. Okay, we've got a black tile roof. Oh, that's very thick. I don't know if I would need that much on it. I do like it on the... I don't know. That's a lot. That's just a lot. Sure. I like that roof trim. Okay. I like that window over there. Oh, hold on. Maybe let's not delete that one. Okay. Door. I want a black door, maybe some white on it. I want it to be like a heavy door. And like something like, no. Maybe this. Maybe not. Can I turn off custom content? Yeah, let's not look at custom content right now. Now I don't know. Maybe I feel like this door is so skinny. And I feel like this kind of style of house calls for like windows in the front door. Like this feels a little much, like the black takes over the front of the house. I think maybe that's our best bet for right now. We can revisit the windows though. Do we want the windows to be obnoxiously thick? Like, do we prefer No, I like the stylized like little trim on that. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this so far. I do kind of want the half wall trim to have a thicker lip to it. Maybe something like that. That's stone, but no one will know. Going for the look. Yeah, I want something. Yeah, I like the thicker one. Okay. Let's go back to this foundation real quick. Do we want to do like, what happens if we click gray? That's also quite thick. Do we like that though? Because I plan on doing some landscaping. We could also do stone, but maybe we'll keep it like that. Okay. And then I do want a chimney. And maybe we warm it up a little bit, not gray, maybe like a red or an orange. Something like this. I guess we can put that there and then let's try. I don't know if you can do this like, hold on. Could I do something like this? hold on. Maybe... Oh, wait. I can do that and then make them half walls afterwards, I believe. Maybe taller. Hold on. No. How does this usually work? Do I need a bigger chimney? Is that what it is? Hold on. Roof. Do I need like one of these guys maybe instead? Hold on, let's filter it by red and orange again. One of these guys? That feels industrial. Hold on, let's get rid of this one. We are not necessarily worried about budget for this build too, so... Yeah, I'm not... Maybe if I... Should I make it smaller? Something just doesn't feel right about it. Here. Should we do this? Small? Come on. Let it pull. No? And then we can just... We can make the house deeper. Would that fix it? Fix all our problems by doing this? Hold on. No. What am I looking at? Does that have to be wider? Or did it automatically fix? Sure, okay. Let's look at the stone that we can put on the... Or maybe we should do brick. Again, we don't want custom content, but apparently if we filter everything out, nothing appears. Not sure if that's the right color. That reminds me of North Carolina. Not really seeing the color that I want. Maybe we'll go back to stone. That's custom content. Not that custom content is bad, I just didn't intend to use custom content for this one. Maybe that? Like river rocks type of vibes, and then we can copy... Can we copy the trim from here? And then put a chimney up on top of this. Oh, this is debug. Hold on. Let's try and get it in there. Good. Is it weird with the... It's weird, isn't it? Should we do like a darker... Maybe a white trim instead? Would that fix it? Hold on. Okay. No results found. What do you mean? What do you mean? That makes no sense. I believe it's maybe this one? The trim is going through the roof a little bit, which might mean it's better if we keep it that black color because it's less obvious. We might have to revisit the chimney as well. I do wish that we had a window that was a little arched here. Like a little rounded, but I don't think we have anything that quite matches our windows that would work. Because I think that this is a little too small for what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. I could also kind of go for something like this on there, but I don't know. Okay. And then flooring for the patio. Do we want to go full? It's bad that I kind of like that. I do like the worn wood a little bit better. Oops. Okay. Okay, we can work on the windows on the sides. Maybe a big window here. Let's filter it with black. Not exactly sure what that room is going to be, but oh, and we should probably put columns on all of the do we put them on the inner corners? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to do foundation down here. Okay. Okay, let's go back to windows. Okay. We can take all of these off because these were just testing to see what we liked. This is also just a test. Black. What windows did we use on the front? Oops. I don't think we need windows up there because there's no room up there, unless we want them for decoration. I don't know if I like that, but I'm just moving the windows that we liked. Back here. How do I... Okay. I think I want bigger windows down at the bottom. This will determine what the inside of the house looks like, but I'm cool with doing this way. Because I really do want to prioritize the outside of this house. And the question is, do we want a back door? I feel like it might be fun to have, and kind of realistic to have, a door on this side, like right here, and then have like these stairs here. Why can't I put them close? Weird. Okay. Maybe a little fence here. Black. Like on top of the... Why are you being weird? Why is this being weird? Not let me draw... Okay, maybe if I put a wall here and then turn it into a fence? Do we need a railing for a fence or stairs that tall? Let's see if we can scooch this. Can't intersect with walls. Don't know what that means, but that's okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. And then... Okay. Let's put some windows on the back. maybe... Is that weird there? Windows. I don't think we're gonna add windows with shutters now at this point in the build. Maybe we do go for the smaller windows? I don't know. Or we could... Oh, I forgot that there was a thing that you can also just put them close together to look like one window. Not quite even. Sorry about my graphics not being great. I have to reduce the graphics of the game in order to be able to stream Sims 4. But hopefully we can work towards getting a gaming computer. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly that would look like. That doesn't look too bad. Right? Can lower these. Okay, let's save. I think that looks good. Sure. Okay. The chimney still bothers me. But... Hey! Hello, Rune Galaxy! How are you? Thank you for coming in. We are working on a build. I'm not the greatest builder, but I'm trying to build more to get more experience. So this is the exterior of our house that we have right now. It's honestly looking better than other builds that I've made. But the chimney is bothering me, so I'm gonna try and fix that. I was in a BG3 session, just finished now. I'm good, and you? Ooh, that sounds fun. How'd it go? I'm good. My power went out this morning, so I thought I wouldn't be able to stream. But we're here and we made it, and I'm very happy because I was excited about working on this build this week. So I'm good. I'm feeling very happy that we're here. How is it bothering you? I feel like the white trim at the top of the chimney isn't like, it just doesn't match the black trim everywhere else. So I'm trying to find a chimney that works better, but I don't think there is one that has black trim. I think they all have white trim. So this might just be a me problem more than an issue that's actually fixable. I'm also wondering, like, does the darker brick, would that make it look better? It was hilarious. My team kept trying to unalive me, but I was too fast. Incredible. That sounds fun. Do you have the seasons pack? I do, yes. I'm quite used to having no electricity from time to time. We have load shedding. What is load shedding? I'm not sure if I'm familiar. Let's try this guy and see if... Oops, hold on. Let's move him a smidge more. No, I don't like that either. Maybe if I made the trim at the top of the... like this... I don't know, I feel like I tried that though. Why do you keep on saying not found? That's rude. Oh, it was because the roof is black, and if I put the white trim on there, it's visible, and I don't want to change the pitch of the roof. That's what it was. Maybe brown, though? Is that a weird transition? Under filters, select seasons. For chimneys? Are you talking about for like roof sculptures? Under which category? Content? No, packs. PX seasons. This guy? Oh. Hold on. Move. It's not your turn. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I can do this. Okay. Do we want to do like a... Hold on. The chimney and wall decorations, there's a swatch that matches the color of the house and the roof. 9 to raise and 0 to lower. Thank you. Load shedding equals planned blackouts in SA because Eskom can't supply enough power. They cut areas in turns to stop the whole grid from crashing. Oh, interesting. SA. Is that a location? SA. SA. I'm trying to see if I can guess what. South Africa. Gotcha. That makes sense. That's really interesting. Eskom can't supply enough power. Gotcha. Yeah, oops. I did the wrong thing again. I think that someone just, like, it sounded like there was an accident or something, because I was like here and I was about to turn on The Sims to get ready for stream this morning, and I heard like a crash out probably 2 streets away from me. I don't know if it was the crash of a car or what, but as soon as I heard that crash, all of our power went out. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but it came back pretty fast, so that's good. What do you usually do when you lose power? Is it like just so normal for you that you have a specific routine? Or you just go about your day like normal? Yeah, I think they might have hit a power line, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe the construction. There's a lot of construction going on right now. Maybe someone doing construction stuff accidentally knocked over a power line or something. Or one of those grid boxes maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like a really loud, like, explosion type situation. So I'll be interested to see if I can find out what it was later. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe my nose real quick. Oh, the runny nose. What time is it in South Africa right now? out of curiosity. Okay. You know, I feel like maybe we should warm up this floor, because I know that we're going to warm it up. We are going to want to warm up this whole build. Thank you for the hydrate, Tomato Shark. I appreciate it. I do need to remember to drink water today. The longest outage is about 6 hours, but we get notices before it happens. That's nice. So we plan ahead, candles, gas stoves, and stuff. And we wait it out. However, by my apartment, we have batteries and an inverter to give us power during load shedding. Oh, that's nice. Gotcha. Yeah, the issues I've been having lately with my like internet and power is that they're not letting us know ahead of time. So I'll be planning as usual to stream or something, or to get something done, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you have no power now. You have no power here, Saruman. Sorry. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating because, you know, I know I'm not a big streamer or anything, but I don't know, maybe someone's looking forward to a specific stream, and then if I have to cancel last minute, it's a bummer. And I don't like canceling last minute for myself too. Like, if I'm looking forward to something, I don't want to cancel it. You know what, maybe I'll leave this floor out here black and just do the floor inside a brown, like a dark brown wood, to warm everything up. Okay. Rune Galaxy, should I call you like your full your full name, Rune Galaxy, or do you prefer to be called Rune or Galaxy or something else? Let me know. Also, what do you think? What do you think of this build? Is anything standing out to you as like, oh, maybe we do this thing differently? For example, forgot to do the sides of this guy. Okay, that's good. Or does it look like pretty decent right now? Is there a way to like do a trim there? Let's filter it by black. You can call me whatever is easier for you. I have many names and nicknames. That's fair. The swatch on the chimney walls doesn't match the chimney. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is it this one? No. Hold on. Let me filter it by seasons. Packs. Hello? There we go. I had it already open. I just didn't notice. Is it that one? That feels... It looks different, but I don't know if that's shading in the game or... So it is the same swatch, it just looks different because of the shading. Two are close. Okay, let's see. There's this one, but I feel like this one is like very cool toned compared to the chimney one. Yeah, the middle one is too warm toned. I feel like that might be the same swatch. I think that, because those are only 3 options, and I feel like this one fits best. So it might just be a shading situation. Yeah, it's the lighting. Okay, cool. Well, that's all we can do about that then. Let me move it a smidge so that it fills that whole space. Oh. Hello? Does it look weird if it's sticking out here? Like, see how it's clipping into the roof? Is that... Is that a bad thing? Should I make it up higher like that? Is that weird? The lighting during building is iffy and does shit like this, yes. To make placing easier, select the box that the chimney is in and raise the floor. How do I raise the floor? Oh my gosh. I've seen people do it, but I don't know if I know the buttons to do it. The up and down arrow, select the up. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's do... Hold on. We might... Wow, that lighting is really strange there. Okay. Good. Save. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and then this is what the back of the house looks like. And then I thought it might be fun to have a little like back door over here. I wanted the staircase to be, you know, closer to the house to where like it doesn't have the platform outside, but it currently won't let me. It says item can't intersect with walls. So we just did it this way. These windows look a little too close to the side. Move them in a little bit. Hold on. Let's maybe we just move this way. Oh, so the stairs for this like little side / back door back here, this, it won't let me move it in so that there's no platform. It says it can't intersect with the walls. So I just left the platform. But there's no... I don't know if maybe it's because of this wall in here. I haven't done any of the interior. I'm trying to focus on the exterior for fall reasons. But let's see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay. Is that better? I feel like that looks good. Okay. So here's the part that gets interesting. Look at that chimney with the lighting. Oh my gosh. It's fine. We're just gonna ignore it. Everything is fine. Now we do landscaping. But first I want to make sure that maybe the placement of the house is where we want it. I know that the curb kind of lets out right here, but if I move this over, I feel like it's kind of too close. I mean, we can try. Let's see. Move lot. Let's just shift it here. Sure. Yeah, it just doesn't look right like that. So now we're gonna try and give it the fall vibes it deserves. Sorry, I'm looking at my reference photos. Landscaping, my mortal enemy. Yeah. I really enjoy it, but it's not my forte, that's for sure. Let's move this. We're just gonna pull some trees that we think might look good. We're wanting ideally like fall colors. Why? Oh, is this? What is this? Oh, that's a money tree. Got it. You know what? Hold on. That's debug. That's debug 2. But these have, you know, the fall vibes we're going for. Oh my gosh. That also does have some fall colors. I don't know if we want that big of a tree. I would recommend that the bottom of the stairs be at least 3 to 4 tiles away from the pavement. Okay. Let's scooch the house then. Oh, it is. So like back. Nope. There. Sure. Oh. That's nice too. Let's see. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll size down. Let's see. Does it match the vibes though? I guess we can just put it down and see what happens. I don't want to really do like evergreen trees because, oh, this isn't an evergreen tree. It's like a magnolia. Which would match if this is Louisiana inspired. No, not the vibe. Okay. Are we pulling too many trees? I like that one. See, this is my vibe of tree. Why are you not moving? Hold on. It would be really cool if we didn't get raised up so high up. Why are you doing this? There we go. Okay. We're just putting this house in a forest. I promise we're going to move all of these trees around. I'm just collecting trees. Okay. I do wish we had more like vibrant yellows and oranges and reds in terms of like fall colors of these trees. No, not so much. Okay, maybe we just mess with what we have right now. The multicolor tree matches the neighborhood. It does. Okay, I'm not sure about this one, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. I think maybe we can put these kind of trees in the back, but I want I don't want any trees blocking that. It's easier to match bark than leaves. That's fair. I'm wondering if maybe we scooch the trees and we work on like bushes instead first. Which Sims camera are you using? Sims 3. I just don't use it very well. Okay. Let's see, what kind of bushes do we have to work with? Oh, that's nice. I like that. Because it has a like brighter yellow. You're in the southern hemisphere, so you're probably in spring right now rather than fall. I don't want this house to look like this yard to look too manicured. I want it to have some like natural looking kind of elements to it. It depends on what works best for you, but yeah, it takes time getting used to. Yeah, I see other people somehow moving the camera so smoothly, and I don't know how to do that. For me, I feel like when I'm moving my camera around, it looks really clunky. I can't. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Question is, does this... I don't know if I like that for the front. Let's see. Yep, but our seasons aren't very typical because we have a tropical climate. That makes sense. Yeah, I used to live further south in the US, and we did not have like our seasons were milder. There was a lot less of a difference between seasons for sure. Now I live in a place where seasons are very dramatically different. We have very long winters here and very short summers. That's kind of fun just because of the flowers. So maybe we'll just place this over here for now. And then maybe we filter by like color, and we can do red, orange, yellow. See what kind of flowers might help us get the vibe. But then again, like flowers aren't really a fall thing. Pretty little daisies. It's more spring. It's a festive hedgerow. Okay. No, I think this one has lights on it. Okay. I don't know if I like these on the front, but we might, we might place them around, but I kind of do like it here. It is clipping into the wall a little bit. Yeah, it took me quite a while to get used to the movement and make it smooth. I'm still struggling during recordings, as you saw. Yeah, I mean, you see how I'm, like, I'm just using the little arrows to move. And then I move in and out, and I try to, like, move closer, and then it moves me up, and I get annoyed. Oh, what are you doing up here? That's... Okay, I didn't mean to place you on the roof. Okay, trees in the front yard. I do want trees in the front yard. And it could be fun to have some bushes around the trees. Oh. Oh. Press the wrong button. There we go. I feel like this would be a lot easier if I had more packs too. So there's that as well. But we are working with what we are working with, so we do our best. Gosh, why am I so bad at this? No. Great question. Yes, I think I do. I'm trying to remember like what I automatically do, but yes, I do use the scroll wheel for like zooming in and out. Is this too weird? Also, do these have lights? Is that what that is? They do have lights. I don't want Christmassy vibes. I thought those were flowers. Those are lights. But we do have a plain version, so if we do want to do that, we could do this kind of situation. Press and hold the scroll wheel button and drag your mouse side just... Bruh. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, that looks much nicer. Okay, okay. You're not bad at your learning. Oh, that's such a good attitude. I love that. That's how you get the smooth effect. That makes so much sense. Okay, okay. Well, now I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. And I can move up and down like this too. Oh my god, my life has changed. My life is so much better. Look at these angles. Look at her. Incredible. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am not dumb for not knowing that. I'm just uninformed. Thank you for informing me, Rune Galaxy. I appreciate it. Okay, let's you know, shift these around. See, I've lived in places where like these bushes is where the bunny rabbits would be hiding. This is where the rabbits would be chilling. I do kind of want to put some low-lying plants here too. So let's see if we can find... I don't want like bright green grass here. It'd be really cool if we had some like dry yellow grass. That's vines. Flowers. I'm not struggling, I'm learning. See, this is too bright green. I'm wondering if I just don't have the right packs to make this the kind of build I want it to be, which is fine. We're just gonna do the best with what we've got. Because that's all that we can do. Maybe we do embrace these like kind of cleaner looking, hedgerows. They're just very tiny hedges. Very small. If you have the cottage living pack, there's a bunny. That's such a good point. I do have that pack. Okay. Is there... Maybe I search stump? Stump. Stump for treats bowl. Cypress stump. Let's see. Rabbit? Wild rabbit home? How do I unlock these? Move objects. I have show hidden objects. Oh, I can't remember the cheat. Hold on. My freaking nose! Okay, how to unlock, or maybe cheat to unlock. Items in Sims 4 build mode. Show live edit objects? No, that's not what I wanted, but ignore gameplay unlock entitled. Okay. That full thing, bp dot ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Unlocks cheat is on. But it says it's on. Ignore gameplay unlocks cheat is on. And then it doesn't let me click on the wild rabbit home. Game Y. Go out of build, use cheat, and then back into build. Okay. Thank you for giving me my own like personal tutorial. I'm so sorry if this is really annoying to watch, seeing as I am still learning. Okay. Ignore gameplay. Okay. And then build mode. Give me my rabbits, game. Oh, no worries. I'm having fun and I like to help. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad. Okay, do we want... Oh, hold on. Turned it the wrong way. Maybe we can just kind of hide it in there, tuck it in a little bit, and give it flowers, or yeah, I think the flowers work better. Okay, do we want it visible or do we want to have it like back here? Hold on, I'm gonna use the new way that I learned. Okay, we want to have it, I think I want to have it like back here so that it's a little more... Hold on. No, not the bush, the wild rabbit home. It's a little more like secluded, a little more cozy for them. I like that. And now my brain is like, do I want to put something on the stump? Like maybe like a watering can? But it's a fall build, so maybe I chill out on the okay. Yep. Use some flower bushes that match the flowers. Flower bushes that match the flowers. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some that still match the fall vibes too. There's purple flowers, but I really picked it for the yellow. If I sort by yellow, is it even good at that? I could do something like this, but it's still like quite green. And I do like my yellow bushes around that tree. I might have to revisit that spot. The green will change when the season changes. Well, I'm not in managed worlds, so everything, the colors should, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the colors should be changing when I place the item. If I'm not in managed worlds, like I'm in, what would this be called? I'm not in managed worlds. I'm in not live mode either, because I'm in build mode. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I feel like I'm just being confusing. I think you're in summer, but you can cheat the seasons if need be. No, I made sure to make this save in fall, which is why these colors are a little different. Is there a way I can, hold on. Yeah, I am in fall. It's the first day of fall. But it is fall. Oops. Hold on. Let's use our new skills. Use your new skills. Gabby. Small? Hold on. Should this even go here if I have this bush here? Or should I move this bush over this way? That's sticking way out. Yeah, you have to wait for a day or two to get the green to change. Okay, then let's do that real quick. We're just gonna let our accidentally McDonald's sim live through a few days, I guess. A new journey. I guess there's a new quest that I wasn't aware of. I don't want this. How do I stop this quest? No. Please don't. You know what? It doesn't matter because we're not going to be in live mode. Can we place a bed and just make you sleep? Does that work? Let's do that. Hold on. Let's just place a bed and make her sleep. Here you go. For you. Sleep. Okay. New pack quest, yeah. I wonder if it's going to be a good one. I do want to look at the prizes. I really just speed through them to get all the free stuff. No, you can sleep still. Keep sleeping. Keep sleeping. You can do it. do I cheat your needs? I should probably know that. Looks like maybe we need a mailbox. Oh wait, we have a mailbox. Sure, you can like fitness. Hold on. Shift click on the sim. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Please hold. We have no lights in this house. Can't see a thing. Cheat need. Disable need decay. But I do need you to sleep just so that we can... Yeah, I clicked on the bed on accident. Okay, can I... Hold on. We're getting there. Cheat some info. No. Cheat need. Make happy. Great. Sleep. I wish I could just force her to keep sleeping. We're doing it. You know what? Maybe this is good enough. Let's try. The fall colors do seem to be stronger now. Hold on, let's take a look at that bush. There's a pile of leaves on the sidewalk. That's hilarious. Okay. You can also lower the energy so that she doesn't wake up. Since needs... Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Let's see if this worked, though. Maybe we got where we need to be. We want yellow. It's still green, but maybe that's okay. Can we could just kind of surround it with those. Make it. Ooh. Hello, Tinny! Thank you for redeeming the stretch. Let's do some wrist stretches. If anyone wants to stretch with me. Oof. My forearms are very sore. Okay. I need to like print out some stretches to do and have them in front of me, because I know there's like tendon glides that you can do with your wrist, but if you do them incorrectly you can cause injury. But those I feel like would be useful. The color changes in live mode. Okay. I'll check it out. The trees outside have different color leaves. Yes, they do. Hope you're well. I'm just going to listen to your soothing voice for a bit while I play some Stardew. Sounds good! Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Have fun playing Stardew. I hope it goes well. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's check it out in live mode and see. Still green. It reminded me of Ice Age. Still green. Headed north 2 hours ago. Or is it 3 hours ago? I can't remember. But maybe we can kind of blend it in because these are green too. So, these are green too. So I feel like maybe we can just kind of blend in, like scatter these a little bit. Does that look weird with it just being in the corner? Could be like, because the green matches. So we can, and it'll be easier to kind of pile these around the chimney. I wish I could have my graphics higher, but I really can't have my graphics higher if I'm streaming Sims, because then it lags. I'll have to try again, because I do feel like there was some type of other internet issue when my stream was lagging when I was playing Sims that one time. That looks good. Okay. I'm lazy AF. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep my rear on my seat and forget I have a physical body. Yeah, not all of them change color, and I can't always remember which ones. No worries. No worries at all. I feel like this looks good. Like, we're blending it in. That looks good. Graphics look amazing. Haven't seen any Sims since Sims 2, I think. Yeah, I have... What do I have it at right now? Maybe... Game options... Oh, I have it all on high. Oh. And then there's Ultra, and it's still running okay? I thought... Oh, you know what? Maybe when I updated the game, it changed my settings again. Okay. Well, that's good. Good to know. I feel like I should have known that. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to change that. Okay. Hold on. Let's pull this, maybe this bush a little this way, and then pull this bush around the corner. And oh, it went away. I kind of like it. I know it definitely looks like beginner landscaping, but I kind of like it. I don't know. And then maybe we can add some of these little guys over here too. Stick them in this corner. I do wish this lot had better lighting too, though. But that's okay. And then pull these around this way. Oops. Let me just blend these in. And maybe we do some... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. This guy. Maybe we add some daisies here. Sims 4 graphics are quite forgiving. They are. You can hide a small yet dense bush under the flower ones to give thickness. Like something like this? That's a really good idea. Are you saying like to give it... Do I need to brighten my screen? Am I having... Is this a me issue? Are my eyes okay? Like that? Yeah, in those gap corners. Okay. Oops. Ooh, maybe a little too much there. Okay. I think I'm good with that. Okay. Let's move this over so that it covers that. Oh. I need to remember to look at all angles so that I'm making sure that everything is stuck to the house correctly. I keep on forgetting that I now have this tool. Is that... It's okay. And then we could add some of these guys too. Around here. But does it look weird with the green? With the different green? I think it might look weird with the different green. Foliage is supposed to be dense, but Sims don't get the memo apparently. Yeah. Yeah, there are some times where I'm like, this doesn't look quite right. Oftentimes, like these bushes, because they have like a flat texture rather than a truly 3D texture, the leaves themselves and the branches, they kind of remind me of coral rather than a bush. Which, depending on what you like, may not be a bad thing. Okay. Okay, let's take an actual look from the front and see how we're liking this so far. I think that maybe some... I wonder if we can do this. If we can... Can we just make like an itty bitty bush here? Does that help? Yeah, sure. I think that fall decor on the outside of the house will help too. So I think right now it's looking good so far. I like it. And I think that having some fall decor on the outside of the house will definitely help. Front of the house, looking pretty okay. Sure. You're spot on. Don't forget to use terrain paint. It can help with aesthetics. I cannot spell that word. Oh, yeah. So I really like using terrain paint. I've also seen a lot of people like use it towards the beginning of their build and then it disappears because of that weird glitch in The Sims. So usually I wait to do terrain paint to the end, but if we want to take a look at like, you know, just adding maybe some dirt to this to kind of get, oh hold on, maybe increase opacity. Add dirt to this to get that vibe. Oh, that's really bright. Hold on. Hold on, let's look. Yeah, I want the opacity all the way down. What did I just sell? No, I don't want to sell anything. I think I accidentally sold one of these. I'll just place it down. Okay. Where was I? Okay, yeah, let's bring the opacity all the way down. Maybe increase that a little bit. Just put some dirt. And maybe some dirt here. And then we'll add like maybe a nice little path. Maybe we can use some debug stones or something. It was a weird hand motion I just did. Towards the end, but we can do some dirt because I won't be upset if I have to redo the dirt, but I will be upset if I like perfect the path. If I'm using terrain paint and then it erases itself, I might rage a little bit. Okay. It disappears. Yes. Yeah, it does disappear sometimes. I don't know if it happens to everyone, but sometimes it'll disappear. Which can be very frustrating. I'm starting to think I live in a different Sims world because all of these problems others get, I do not get. That is, I mean, knock on wood, like, that is wonderful. I hope they never happen to you. I hope your Sims always behaves. Sims game, I should say. But I do get other problems nobody else seemed to have. Oh, that sucks. Like what? I don't know if... Maybe my opacity is a little too high, but that's okay. Make it a little bigger. Da, da, da. Yeah, the dirt, you know, I love terrain paint. Terrain paint is great. It adds so much to a build. It really makes things look realistic, which I love. I wonder... Cha-cha-cha. How long have you been playing The Sims for, Rune Galaxy? Okay, and then we can add some terrain paint under the house as well, because that adds some realism. Sure. Okay. Hello? There we go. Okay. Let's save. Gotta remember to save. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna be doing in the back of the house, but I do... Let's focus on the facade first. The curb appeal, if you will. Okay, let's look for some fall decor. I do use mods, and I'm pretty sure I know which mod is causing it, but I can't travel between lots at the moment in an old save. Aw, that sucks. But I can in a new save. That's weird. 20 years I started playing from Sims 1 on PS2. Nice! Incredible. I played Sims... I think it was The Sims 2 on... Oh gosh, maybe it was Xbox. I don't know. It was on an X's, a console that an X had. They had the game, and I played it on there for a while, and I really liked it. And then I tried buying it for myself, and I bought Sims 3, I think maybe for the Wii. And I was like, I don't think this is the same game, because you can't do the same things that I was doing in my old, like when I was playing. So I was like, oh, it must have been The Sims 2 then. Because I knew it wasn't The Sims 4. It was definitely not the latest one. But I didn't really play The Sims 3 very much because I was like, this isn't the vibe that I wanted. But then I started playing The Sims 4. Maybe for like 5 years? No, that can't be right. 3 years ago? Because I started watching Sims 4 content before I played the game. Because I didn't really have a computer that could handle the game. At that point when I started watching Sims 4 content. Actually, maybe... I was supposed to be looking at decorations. I did not do that. No, that's not what I wanted to grab. I want this. I don't know if that looks good. That's fine. Okay. Decor. Decor. You're looking at decor. Okay, let's see. Pumpkins? Do we have pumpkins? We do have pumpkins. Okay, sweet. This is going to probably be a very Americanized version of fall decor, just because I live in the US and that's the only thing that I have experienced. So please forgive me if this looks a little gaudy, for lack of better words. I don't want to make it this small, but I do wish that I could put that up there. Hold on. Let's try that again. Maybe a little bit smaller, and then we can kind of scooch. It sucks that the leaves disappear. Maybe we put it here then? What kind of colors do we have on this? I do like the original swatch. Yeah, no, Sims 3 has the most rich history because of how different it was compared to Sims 1 and 2. Yeah, I hear a lot of people with a lot of opinions on The Sims 3. Sometimes people are like, you like Sims 3? It's the worst one, and things like that, especially if they were, you know, OG Sims 1, Sims 2 players. But since I didn't really grow up playing it, I don't think I was really allowed when I was a kid because it had woohoo in it, and my parents didn't like that. I saw someone play it when I was younger. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Do they not? Can these not be on the stairs? It's weird. I saw someone play The Sims when I was younger, but I didn't get to play it because I wasn't allowed. Let's see, can we raise it? Yeah, we can. We're just gonna play a little bit with these, and we might move stuff around, but I want to place things and see how it looks. We don't celebrate the season or Halloween, so honestly won't know anything. Gotcha. How can I best describe? Like, here, fall or autumn, as pretty much everyone else in the world calls it, is it becomes people's personalities. It is very like the basic white girl trope is definitely like, how do I describe it? Wow, words are leaving my head right now. Loving fall and like pumpkin spice and pumpkin spice lattes and everything is seen as like a basic white girl thing. That has our culture has kind of like moved a little bit on from that to just, you know, accept people as they are and use the like basic term, I guess, less, or at least the online spaces that I'm in use it less. But yeah, sometimes people make it their whole personality, and I might be guilty of doing that. I wouldn't say it's my whole personality, but I really enjoy the fall. I love the temperature. I love the fall colors. I love that you can dress cozier. I feel more comfortable in fall clothes than summer clothes. I'm not really a like exposing a lot of skin type of person. I like the cozy sweaters, the the decorations are very like rich, warm autumn colors. That's I don't know. I like it. It's my vibes. But yeah, whenever fall comes around, I get really excited. Because it's my favorite time of year. I just want to scooch this over. Can I not? I don't know if this is going to be too many pumpkins, but there's like a sweet spot between too few pumpkins and too many pumpkins. And I feel like it's better to have too many pumpkins than too few pumpkins. Right now it's a little sparse. So we're going to go with more. The oversized pumpkin can rot. Cool, good to know, good to know. Is that this one? Okay, because that's not decor, that is an actual crop, right? Okay. Sorry. So the question is, should I use it? Because I'm not really going to be playing in this save. This save is really just for, or this build is really just for vibes. Oh shoot. It's almost 11. I have to end at 11. That sucks. We had to start late, so I lost time on this build. But I do have to work later, so I have to like get ready for work in a little bit. All right. Maybe we know that the pumpkins are there. Maybe we look at other like decor. We could also get our sim to look at like the decor box and put up some lights and things like that. These are some fall branches. I think maybe I'll just like look for the decor, pull some stuff out that we can use. We can... Oh, we could put that on the side door. And then I want to continue this build on a future stream. So we'll just pull some stuff out and work on it, continue to work on it in a future stream if we don't get to like move that decor around. Hold on, these are different options. And I do want to add maybe some lighting to the outside too before we call it a stream. Could we maybe add this outside? These leaves outside, like on the ground as if they're fallen leaves? Leaf. I'm sure there's like a leaf pile because there's one on the autumn. That's all CC. Decor. Oh. No, I think I get it. I've watched a few American shows and have a few friends in the US. Gotcha. So you get the vibe. We also have our own obsessions in this country. Tell me more. What kind of obsessions do you have over there? Halloween in a nutshell. Yes, all of those emojis. Gotta go. I forgot I had washing. Oh no! I'll catch you next time. Adulting sucks. Bye-bye. All right, sounds good. Have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Good luck with getting chores done. And and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. We're ending soon, so you're not going to be missing too much. I'm just going to be pulling out some things for next time. But thank you again so much for hanging out. This was fun, and thank you for teaching me things. I appreciate it. Very much. Okay, let's angle this down. I think let's add some lights to this. Outdoor lights? Yeah. I want to add some lights to, hold on. Nope. Up. There we go. I don't know why it won't let me look at the, there we go. Wall lights. Which lights are giving autumn? Colors, orange, yellow. We could just do white, plain white ones. How does that look from... I don't really like that. How about, let me just look at black ones, black and white ones. Black and white. Okay. Does this come in black? This is a lantern. This might be fun to have outside. Like, maybe it'll only... No, it won't only go on there. Okay. Oops. Can we turn it? No, we can't. Oops. Smaller and maybe black ones? Because, like, lanterns are fall vibes, I think. We'll leave it there and see how we feel about it. These are also nice, but I don't know if that's this house's vibe. Oh, maybe... Actually, I think that this might be the vibe. Actually. Look how cute that is. Is it uneven? I can't tell. Feels like this one's lower. Nope. Okay. Great. Maybe we can add one of those to the side door? There we go. We can add maybe a pumpkin here too. Pumpkin. Or maybe, but it's not, I'm not going for spooky right now. We'll do spooky on Thursday. Pumpkin. Plastic pumpkin eater. What? Oh. That's CC though. I don't want to do CC. It's a lantern post. This... that wood color doesn't match. Don't you just love that I'm not finishing my sentences? Okay, maybe we can have a little one of these here. Tilt it out and change the color. Oh, that's nice. Now you can see the red one. Okay. And maybe we can add a light up at the top too. Do I have a filter on? What's happening? Hold on. Tried to search outdoor lights and nothing came up. That was weird. Okay. How big is this? Is that weird? It is because it's only lighting up that one strip. That's odd. But that is kind of what I was going for in terms of like a light up there. So I guess I'll just leave it and ignore the glitchy lighting. Okay. I kind of want maybe a bench for out here, ideally in a dark toned wood. So let's see what we could get. Kind of like that. We could do it this way. That's nice. I like that. I have another one over here. And then we might be able to do like, oops. We could do maybe some side tables. Outdoor tables. Let's see what comes up for that. Can we filter it for dark brown as well? I want a square table. But I don't want to use CC. Thank you for the hydrate, Tinny. I appreciate it. I'm doing so well. I had this water bottle was full last night, and I've drank down to here so far today. And we filled it up at like the end of the night last night. Not to brag, but I'm feeling pretty hydrated. Okay. I'm not seeing a oh. Oh, hello! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the raid, Plum Low! How are you? Oh. You came at just the right time. We have a cat screaming at us. Shall I grab the cat? I want to see a cat. Here she comes. Hi, baby. Come here. You want to say hi? Nope, she's going to sit there for a second. Hello. I hope y'all are doing well. What were y'all up to today on stream? You look like a cozy time. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm very much I love cozy vibes. So if I can give off that vibe on stream, that is my ideal. Thank you so much for the follow, Plumlo. I appreciate it. What is it? You'll come here? Come here. My goodness. This is our cat. You say hi? You begging for food? This is Cadet. She is 13 years old. She's a tripod cat. She's missing one of her back legs. She is my baby. I've had her since she was a kitten. And she's very vocal. She lets us know when she needs anything at all. And sometimes when she doesn't know what she wants and she just wants to scream at us. started the not so berry. Ooh, that's very exciting. We've had to finish because my dog Tilly needs attention. Oh, of course. We need to give our babies attention. What kind of dog are they? Also, if you need to head out and take care of your dog, please feel free. Please don't feel the need to stick around if you've got things to do and yourself and a puppy to take care of. It's a Bambi. What's a Bambi? My cat? Is there a cat named Bambi somewhere? A tripod cat. Stop it. Yes. She is my precious bean. She had a little bit of a trigger warning, by the way, for anyone who, pet health things is a trigger. I'm not going to mention any details, but she had a little bit of a health scare a few years ago, and we had to take off her back leg, but she is still just as active and as playful as ever, even in her old age. She's my baby. And we've got her to lose some weight too, so now she's at a nice healthy weight. She's a bit of a foodie, just like her parent. But yeah, she's wonderful. Tilly is a cockapoo, and we have 3 cats: Ash, Betsy, and Sophie. Ash is my void rescue. I'm guessing fully black. Betsy is her daughter that she gave birth to the day after we rescued her. That's crazy, and also so lovely and special. Bambi is what I call cute pets. Oh, gotcha. That's so cute. I love that, Bambi. Ash needs a diet. Yeah, we have Cadet on a timed feeder now, so she only gets whatever we put into the timed feeder at night, so that has really helped. And then we also tried to increase her exercise, so that's kind of what helped us, but it took us a while. We had to reduce her food a few times in order to get her down to the proper weight, but yeah, she's a little chunky. But she's also like a big cat. Like this is not a small cat. This is a large baby. You wanna get down? No? Sorry if she starts rubbing up on the microphone. But yeah. How did the what was it? The Not So Berry, right? How did the Not So Berry challenge go? Did you get a lot done? I really want to do the Not So Berry, but I'm very limited on the packs that I have. We are working on the Very Veggie Legacy, but we're doing the base game version and then just adding in the aspects of the challenge that are available to us through the packs that we do have. And hopefully, as we go, we can add more packs. But just kind of show you where we're at. We're working on a fall build. Right now it looks a little messy because we were just kind of looking through decor and pulling autumn decor to kind of work on next stream. We are gonna have to end in a few minutes. I'll extend our stream by a few minutes since we just got raided, but yeah, I was just kind of pulling some fall decor. This is the exterior so far. We've got a good facade going on, street view, and then the back is a little plain as of right now because we haven't really started working on the back yet, but we pulled some trees that we want to put on the lot, and I'm thinking that we'll probably have some outdoor activity type things in the back, maybe a court, like a small courtyard garden, something back there. But this is what we've got so far. I'm not an excellent builder. I'm still learning and working on things. Someone earlier in stream was helping me out with some things that I didn't know. For example, I can now move the camera smoothly, which is very exciting. But yeah, this is kind of what we've been working on today. The fact that you are a cozy, neurodivergent, queer, disabled streamer is awesome. That's basically us too. Yay! I love it! Yes, I'm trying to build a community of like people who are, who need this kind of community. They don't necessarily need to be in any or all of those, you know, identities. They don't necessarily need to identify as any or all of those things, but I feel like creating spaces that are safe for people who identify as any or all of those things is wonderful. And if we can have allies in this community too, it's so great. Especially as someone like me who struggles with making friends because of several aspects, just like the neurodivergent aspect, yes, but then also being limited to how often I have the energy to get outside and meet and talk to people. So this has been really cool to be able to start building a really cool, lovely community with people who, I don't know, everyone who's come in has just been so great. So yeah, I feel really lucky, especially just starting out as a streamer, to be receiving so much positivity and love from people already. It's really cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. It was okay, we're not really gameplay people. Yeah, I struggle with gameplay. I'm trying to get better at it. But I'm enjoying kind of some storytelling aspects, and I'm trying to get better at that too. I'm more of a cast and a builder in The Sims. But I feel like as we go through the challenge, that will help me get better at gameplay, which is why I started the Legacy Challenge. Stop it, you're doing good. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you struggle with the Sims 3 camera, then there's a mod that gives you that vibe in the Sims 4 camera. Oh, interesting. Do you mind sharing the name of the mod if you remember it? If not, no worries, I can always look it up, but I feel like I'm getting used to the Sims 3 camera, but it can never hurt for me to look at different options. Sims 4 cam mod. Okay, cool. Let's see, we added lights. I don't know if I like that. Well, maybe I do. Hold on. We added a little side table over here. I haven't decided on whether I like the side table or not. I thought it might be fun to put some more decor up there, but we'll decide for sure next time. I wonder if I should have railing too. Basically, we're Chloe, me right now, and my wife Sam. Sam is chronic illness girly, and my chat thinks I am neurodivergent of some sort. Yes, I love that. Not the negative parts, but the being able to be there and understand each other in a certain way is lovely. And also, yeah, I feel like oftentimes we discover that we're neurodivergent from other neurodivergent people who are like, we vibe, and then you start talking to them about your life experiences. Like one time I was hiking with a friend, and I was telling her about, I don't know, some type of frustration or something that I was being very picky and specific about, and she just stops, and this was after like a year of us knowing each other. She just stops, looks at me, and she goes, "Are you sure you're not autistic?" I was like, I don't know, man. At this point, I have no idea, but most of my friends are neurodivergent in some way, so I feel like that is probably a pretty good indicator. Turns out, yes, I am. EMP camera rotation enabler mod. Thank you so much. EMP camera rotation enabler mod. Thank you. Do I spot a visible armband? You do. This is a visible armband, not sponsored, but if Visible wants to sponsor me, they can. Yeah, I've had it for, I think next month will make a year. Which reminds me, I need to figure out what card they're pulling my money from. But yeah, it's been really helpful. And I'm still kind of learning how to utilize it to my best advantage. But I cannot see myself being able to function as I'm going to say words and then explain. I cannot see myself able to function as clearly and as goal-driven as I do without it anymore, which is why I'm going to continue paying for it, because it helps me with pacing so much, and I understand my body and the way it works so much better, and I'm able to feel less guilty about not doing things because I have a very clear indicator of when I'm not doing okay, which is huge for me. Do you or your partner also use one? It has been a game changer for Sam. Oh, gotcha. Yes, it really is. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. Let me see if this... It still has the old link. We're about 5 to 6 months into using it. I have really... my quality of life, I feel like, has improved in that I have so much less anxiety about not doing it right. Not doing life right and not pacing right. So yeah, it's been great. That link. So there's something wrong with Stream Elements. I've updated the link in Stream Elements, so that should have the correct link. And I've even deleted the timed message and put in the right one and saved it. But for some reason, Stream Elements is still showing the wrong link. So let me grab you the correct link. And then I think I'm just going to delete that timer and copy and paste the link every time until I can figure out what is going on with that. Ash bit through the charger and she was out without it for 2 days and we were lost. Yeah. There have been days where I guess my charger like disconnects overnight and I don't realize it, and then the sensor will die partway through the day, and then I don't get the notifications for when I'm not doing well. I'm like, man, I haven't gotten notifications about my heart rate going up in hours. That's crazy. I must be doing really great. And then I'll go to look at the app and it's just a huge gap in the data because it turned off, and I get so frustrated when that happens. It's rough. It sucks to have to be dependent on something like that. Sorry, I am grabbing the link. Sorry. It does suck to have to be dependent on something like that, but being dependent on something like that, it's better to have this visual cue than nothing at all to work with. And oftentimes, at least in my experience, copy. Let's see if this is the right one. Paste. Oh, I have to paste it over here. Sorry. There we go. This should be the right link. Please let me know if it works. But yeah, being dependent on something like that is so much better than not. And in my experience, I don't get the help that I need from healthcare providers. Oftentimes it's like you go in and they're like, we don't know what's going on. Your lab results seem great, or, other reasons why they can't help you, or other words that make you feel like you're, that you're making stuff up. But when you have Visible, you have a very solid proof that you're not doing okay, which is great. Obviously not doing okay is not great, but knowing and having visible proof it calms me down for sure. We're going to swap to a wrist strap soon and waiting for the sleep tracker to be fully fleshed out. I know, I want the sleep tracker so bad. And the wrist one is the new, sorry, my nose is runny. The wrist one is the new band, right? I heard that they had a new band. That might be nice because I have a visible dent in my arm from wearing this in the same spot, and also, a tan line there. I feel like a wrist one would be really nice. Got you. I'm a better partner because of it. That's lovely. I love that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's been working well for y'all. That really is huge. Yeah, any wins that we in the chronically ill and disabled community can get is huge, and I love to celebrate them. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my face cam scene. Okay, so we've saved our build. We're probably going to continue this build on a future stream because I want to finish it. I think it'll be fun to finish something like that. Hold on, my cat is screaming at the door. I'm gonna see if I can get my partner to come grab her real quick. I know, baby. But you've still got an hour until lunch, so food isn't waiting out there for you. Silly goose. Sam is a participant in the sleep tracker trial, however. It is patchy. The current armband fits in the new strap on the visible shop. Okay. And it does work just the same. Hold on, I'm gonna write these things down. It's a little... That's really cool that your partner gets to be a part of that trial, though. I hope they can get it worked out, because it would be really nice. I feel like nighttime is when I struggle the most. I don't sleep very well due to all of the different factors. So yeah, it would be nice to get that eventually. I'm not in a rush, because I understand that they're like a very new company, and I'm just so glad that they're already doing the things that they're doing. But yeah, I am excited for that. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. I do have to head out because I do have to work today, so I need to get ready for that. Plumlow is what do you prefer to be called? Do you prefer to be called Plum or Plumlow, or am I saying it incorrectly? Just so that I know for the future. But yeah, I do have to head to work later, so I need to head out, eat lunch, all of those things. This has been a really fun stream. I'm glad that people came in and hung out with us while we were building. Plum is fine. Okay, perfect. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Plum. I really appreciate it. I'm really happy that we're growing our community. We're at 45 followers. We're heading towards 50, which is very exciting. We'll unlock the VIP badges once we hit 50. And then we are also working towards affiliate, which I think we only need one more stream where we have an average of 3 viewers to hit. So I'm very excited for that. We'll be able to unlock more ways for our community to interact with us on stream and be engaged in stream. So yeah, I'm really happy that we're growing a community of such awesome, nice, and fun people. Let me Lo is our surname, so we are so used to Plum now. I think I'd turn in the street. Nice, gotcha. I see. Okay, let me. The Discord is linked above. I'll just pin that. But then I also have socials if you're interested in following. I have an Instagram where I post my schedule every Saturday, and also just regular life things, clips, things like that. And then I also have a VODs channel, so I post all of my VODs there. Anything that we've done in the past, except for one stream, which was the crochet stream. Everything else is up on that channel if you're interested in seeing what we've done in the past, checking out clips and things that we do there. But yeah, feel free to follow me on any of those or subscribe on YouTube. And if you've been lurking, thank you so much for lurking. You are helping me work towards affiliate, and I appreciate you. If you have been lurking and aren't following yet, please feel free to follow. We would love to have you in our community if you like our vibe and want to continue hanging out in the future. If you want to know when we're going live, you can turn on notifications. I also have going live notifications on Discord if you join there as well. Our Discord is slowly growing too. We've got a few different channels for us to talk about different things there. And we are about to start our Spooktober streams on Thursday for October. So we're going to be doing more spooky type streams. I'm not a scary games type of person, but we're going to be leaning towards spooky over the course of the month. And I believe we're playing an actually, like for me, scary game on Halloween itself, October 31st. There are some Spooktober related things going on in Discord as well. So if you want to join that community, please feel free to do so. Bye, Tomato Shark. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Let's see. Tuesday we're going to be doing a Stardew stream. And we're going to be working on our JoJo Mart run. If you don't really know what that means for our channel, we have a sim that we created that's kind of the opposite of me. She's mean and picks mean dialogue options because I usually don't do that in any games. So I want to see what we've been missing out on in Stardew by creating a character who's going to pick the opposite things as me. So we'll be working on that. We are in our first winter. So we're doing upgrades and things like that, getting ready for spring. And then Thursday, we'll start our Spooktober streams, and we're going to be doing some spooky crocheting. I have a few different patterns that I've saved that we're going to be working on to kind of decorate either my headphones or my mic, things like that. So we'll be working on doing just some fun, spooky crochet patterns on Thursday and doing some chatting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to update people on. I believe that is everything. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Plum, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope that I get to stop into your stream sometime soon. I'll check out your channel and your schedule once I'm off stream. But yeah, again, thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You all are lovely. And I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. But for now, until next time, I will see you all very soon. That's such a cute emote. All right.